Hey there folks, today we have the Rockwood 2706 WS bunkhouse made by Forest River. And as we come alongside here, we have your LP disconnect right underneath this fender here, as well as an outdoor grill setup here. Here's your low point drains to drain the water out of your system, and here's your LP quick connect right there. Just simply pull that cap off, push this back, insert your hose until it doesn't come out anymore, and then press or turn this valve to point with the hose, and then you'll start getting gas to your griddle that is hanging right here. You can also hang a TV here and power it using these plugs right here and this cable satellite outlet right there. Here are your furnace vents. You'll want to get some covers for these, keep the insects from getting in there and building nests, because otherwise they will block it, and once you get a blocked furnace vent, that is a bad news situation. Here we have your hot water heater. Before you try firing anything up, give this a pull and water should come spraying out. If water comes out, that means your water tank is filled and that you can use this properly without damaging any of the elements. Here we have your gas and electric resets. If one of your sides isn't working, push that reset in until it clicks, and then that should reset your system. Here we have your electric element on-off switch. There's also one on the inside of the unit. Press this down to turn it on, and turn your gas and electric on at the same time. Give you endless hot water and a faster recovery cycle. Here we have the door to the bedroom right inside there. And here we have one giant storage compartment with your inverter over there. We also have your 30 to 50 amp adapter here, 110 adapter here, no AC on this, and your sewer hose. Here we have your jack, your front jack switch right here. Press this down to extend the jacks and raise the trailer up, and vice versa with the reverse side, the retracting side. Here we have a dual propane system with this regulator with this little nose right here. This will point to whatever tank you're pulling from, only one at a time. You cannot pull from both. We have a dual battery setup here to help balance out the solar input that you're getting from the top of your unit. Here we have the jack in the front of the unit to raise the tongue up or lower it down. Just simply press up if you want to raise the tongue up, or down if you want to lower the tongue. And here we have your docking light switch. Turn this on to turn this LED strip in the front here on. And here we have the other side of your storage compartment. Here's a close look at your inverter. That will power your fridge if you turn that on when you're going down the road and use your battery. Here we have another storage compartment. And we also have the gray tank from your kitchen right here, or otherwise known as your galley tank. Simply pull this valve out to release your gray tank and to drain the fluids from inside of it. Come around to the back here. We have all different kinds of things. We got an outdoor light here to help you see at night. It's an LED, very, very bright. Here we have your potable water inlet or your fresh water tank inlet right here. Stick your hose in there, turn it on to start filling your fresh water tank. Here we have your black tank flush here. If you're going to use this, you need to have your black tank valve open. We have your cable and satellite inputs right here. City water connection here, and your antifreeze inlet here. Everything is labeled. Do not mix these up, otherwise you could have a really bad situation on your hands. And here we have your fresh water drain. That is this little white thing right there. In order to drain your fresh water tank, pull that nozzle out, and then once you do that, the fresh water tank will begin draining. Here we have your outdoor shower here and your camp power here. This takes a 50 amp supply, no less, no more. And in order to use this, you just simply turn it, you plug it in, and you turn it to lock it into place. Here we have your gray and black water drains right here. Same thing as your gray tank up front. Pull these to release and push them in to hold whatever is inside there in there. Here we have backup camera capabilities. Backup camera is sold separately, does not come with the unit. Have a spare tire here with a spare tire cover. And we have a storage area in the back of the unit as well. That is conveniently under the bunks that are in the back of the unit. Here we have your outdoor entertainment center, as well as your rear jack switch right here. Same system as in the front. If you're lowering your jacks and you lose power, don't worry, you did not blow the motor. It is just resetting the system and will reset itself automatically. Here we have the awnings. You have 2 awnings. Put them away at night. They'll be there in the morning. Do not tie the arms down. And if it is windy, put the awnings away. We have a second LP disconnect here, right underneath this fender here, in order to hook up your griddle over here or over there. We have an outdoor fridge here that only works if you are plugged in. Come into the inside, and we got your speaker system right here, as well as your TV right there. And we have your control center inside this cupboard above the fireplace. Here we have your LED gauges to tell you where your tanks are at. 4 LEDs means full, 1 LED means empty. We have your slide out switches here. Push them down to move the slides out, or push it up to move the slides in. We have your hot water tank heaters right here, gas and electric. You have your tank heater to keep your tanks nice and toasty so that the solids and liquids in there do not freeze. And we have your water pump here. Do not turn this on unless you have water in the fresh water tank, otherwise you will burn up your pump. And we have both of your awning switches right here. Push them down to move your awning out and up to retract your awning. We also have your light switches right here and a Wi-Fi switch there to enable the onboard Wi-Fi. We have your fridge here that will run on your inverter and will run if you're plugged in. Does not have gas capabilities. Have your stove top here and your microwave. In order to light the oven, push this knob in and turn it. Hold this while you turn the sparker there until your pilot lights. Keep holding the oven knob in for a few more seconds to ensure your pilot is lit, and then release the knob and turn it to your desired temperature. Here we have your sink and a GFI outlet. If your GFI outlet does not have a green light here, that means the outlet is not working. Push this reset button all the way in until it clicks and that green light shows back up. Here we have the bedroom and your inverter switch right here on the inside of the unit. In order to turn your inverter on, simply push this button in, the green light will come on, that means your inverter is on. Push it again to turn it off, and then your inverter is off. The inverter runs your fridge on battery while you are traveling. And we got some lights up here. Have your thermostat here. In order to switch what system you're on, press system. It'll cycle through cool, heat, and off, and then you can change which mode within the cool and heat, and you can control your thermostat here with the temperature, or you control your temperature with these buttons here. Here we have your solar controller right here. In order to cycle through and see everything, just press the B button and it'll show you everything. Turn this press and hold the max boost button in at night, and you can override the solar panel maximum inlet, and you can start pulling more power from the sun that way. Then come into the bathroom. We have another outlet right there, and a shower and toilet, and light switch right here. And then you have a dual bunk system there. Well folks, that is it. Thank you for purchasing from All Seasons. We hope you have a great summer and that this video comes in handy if you have any questions.